Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. The kickoff team out there getting set. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Brewster. Smashes through the tackle. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Give to the back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Brewster. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Let me tell you, that opening script was a masterpiece. Send that baby to Hollywood, and it's a blockbuster.
I think so. And A-listers all over the field for this offense. You saw some of the playmakers they've got and the speed. Great job going out and executing on that opening drive.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Mason. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Both of these defenses, David, anchored by star middle backers.
I mean, they're just stars right in the middle of the defense. You'll see them go sideline to sideline, and they will make plays all over the field.
Yeah, these guys are the heart and souls of their defense. They're the leaders. Everybody looks up to them. They're constantly making plays.
After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Sweet cut there. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. The first down for the offense. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. He's going to pass. Fires left. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Takes it the other way. He's at the 20. Touchdown. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Using his legs, it's Baxter. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. At the 45 on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brewster. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He wants to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it on the move. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Back to the air one more time. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Couldn't quite hang on to that one, and this red zone defense came that close to forcing the turnover. Third down coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Bounced off his feet. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Spreads the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Out of the gun to give to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Dialing up a second down pass play. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on third down. He lofts one down the sideline. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense getting set for first down. They'll open the second half with a run.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Now they'll run the draw. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now they're going to throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Looking for a block. It's Zimmerman. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Fast motion from the offense. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time he's got his man. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. The give from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Inside a minute to go here in the third. He leaves it with his back. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Direct snap. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Throws to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wants to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes the grab, and he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Running toward the tape. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. He's going to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. No huddle here for the offense.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job.
Hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. I mean, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw it to them, and they'll make big plays for them.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The give to the tailback. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, the ground game. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it to the right. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting the touchdown. On the ground with the counter. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats.